What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from Money's Crazy Mind. And I don't know about you guys, but I know that sometimes after my trash has been picked up, man, does my garbage can smell like, well, trash. Well, if you have the same problem that I'm having, then you can reach out to Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning LLC. They offer trash can cleaning and pressure washing. Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning is locally owned, eco-friendly trash can cleaning service in Northwest Ohio, serving North Ridgeville and the surrounding areas. You can reach Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning LLC at 440-752-1533 or at their website, ftbcusa.com, or you can email Brandon at ftbcusa.com, or you can check them out on Facebook, FTBCUSA. And of course, if you mention Redline Radio while you book a service, you receive 10% off the first service. That's an awesome deal. And don't forget to reach out to Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning Service LLC today.
What's going on, everybody? It is Tim Buck 2 from Tim Buck Tuesday. And I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time.
What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from the Steel City Renegades. And if you need auto parts, there's only one place that I know I go, and that's Detroit Auto Parts. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio LLC. They have two convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, call 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. So don't forget, if you need any parts for your vehicle today, reach out to Detroit Auto Parts, the official home and auto parts store of Redline Radio LLC. What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from the Steel City Renegades. And if you need auto parts, there's only one place that I know I go, and that's Detroit Auto Parts.
Yo, Dave, I really appreciate you letting me do my thing over here at Redline Radio LLC.
Tim, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Hey, well, I love them chicken wings. I got a couple buddies that's trying to come on and do a podcast. You got anything for them?
Heck yeah, we do. Just have them give me a call.
Bet. I'll have them call 440-503-0828.
Tim, don't forget to tell them that we're available on all social media platforms.
And you can't forget about the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Damn, how'd I forget about that?
You was probably thinking about them little people again.
Damn, I probably was.
That's cool. They just trying to be a part of the winningest radio station in Cleveland.
And we got the hardware to prove it.
All right, we got what is up? What is up? We are back once again for another episode of Medium Ratchet Sundays. And I gotta play the little buzz thing that they be playing when the shit be tight. The shit tight. So anyway, we are in the studio with Chris Too Much. Say what's up, Chris?
What's up, Wolfie? How y'all feeling?
Yes, we are in it, honey, and we're getting back started again. I know we we jump back in like ain't nothing happening. You know what I mean? This is like when you in a relationship and you know you was wrong. People start acting like everything normal again. Hey, Steve, hey, baby, you hungry? You want me to make you a sandwich? That's how we back.
I'm going to the store. You want something?
So we are back, and we're just gonna jump right into it. I was gonna talk a little bit at the beginning, but I smoked, so I'm high. I don't know what to say no
Listen.
more.
Yeah. I ain't never been this good off there, bro.
Shout out to my main man. He know who I got it from. He know where I got it from. Yeah, so it's 2023, and we back at it again. We got a new, you know, thing going on this year, I guess, because it's gonna be all changed up a little bit. I guess it's gonna be a little different from it was before. But we still got a couple videos that we gonna show. We're gonna talk about current events. We're gonna talk about uh, relationship topics, as far as friendships in relationships and business,
That bitch off.
all of that stuff. We're gonna definitely talk about all that stuff. So right now, um, the first thing I want to bring up is the whole thing about we're gonna get into the medium ratchet news because we got an icon that done passed away before her time. I mean, she in heaven. I'm gonna play this video because again, we even though it's sad, we like to laugh. I like to laugh, so we're gonna play this video, but I want y'all to peep it. Okay, let me play it and say it.
Anything that can help us in this situation, we appreciate it. So Holly, what you want to say to your frat page before we get off?
Happy New Year, yay!
Aww.
I ain't no yay. We ain't happy. Ain't nobody happy. You gonna have to take some of this stuff, man. For real. You
I
can't
love all of you guys. Keep on praying for me.
Aww.
Happy New Year!
Aww, she's so sweet.
You want to know what prayer works? When you put action into the prayer. You have to put action into your prayer in order for your prayer to work.
Oh, he
Because
preaching.
faith without works is dead.
Okay then.
Happy New Year to everybody.
She don't give a fuck about what they talk about. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Baby said Happy New Year. Get that damn camera
You
on
want to
my
have a
face.
ball, huh?
She done made up a song.
She's so sweet.
Nah, we ain't trying to make nobody laugh and smile. Fuck that. Take some of these herbal supplements, man.
That's not funny.
Tiara said she's a holistic RN. So what did I miss something?
Be anything you want, but try to be the best.
I know that's right.
But all I want to do is wish you a happy day.
This was the day before she passed.
Yeah.
Have yourself a happy new.
This maybe a couple weeks ago.
Oh no, never mind. It's from the
You
third.
gotta stop
I
doing
can't
that,
see.
man.
I see it now.
Stop doing that, man. Because I don't know how, like that. You're not giving. We don't feel right.
Where you finna go?
I ain't been here in 3-4 days, bro, because I don't like seeing you like this.
And that's something I ain't been
She
putting on
90-something
live.
years old now.
I ain't like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I can't
He just
keep
hurt.
seeing you like this, bro. I love you too. We know we love each other. You my girl.
But it's just the way he talking to her is why I'm saying that. Like you can't get mad at.
Get her
You
to
sound
try
like you
some of
mad
these
at her.
herbs too. Give her
That's
some
hard.
strength of let her so because she is empty. I'm telling you, no water, no food, nothing.
If I can't afford it, look out for me.
I will.
So we just trying to try something different. I mean, you know, if it's the Lord's will, it's His will. But I just want to make sure that we.
What's crazy is, you know, because my great grandma died when she was 96 years old, and she she was way worse than that. She was still like Holla was still singing and dancing and making jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
My grandma was like literally you could tell that it was time. It was definitely, I guess, a good vibe is what I'm trying to say. She was a good vibe before she got out of there. So that's, I think that's what's important.
That's the main thing. It's like like they were saying, she went peacefully and just was able to transition with no problems. And the bigger picture is, even though she's gone, she's out of any pain, any anguish, or anything like that. That's really the main part of it.
Yeah. Well, I just like to look. I would like for us to look at the videos that she was making, when she was healthy, so we can remember her and laugh and not be sad about it. Because at the end of the day, she was definitely a little up in age. So, and the Lord called her home, so that means it was her time. So, I don't think this should be a sad thing because
she wants to be like celebrating.
She was kicking it, so we should be kicking it. So, which brings me, speaking of the Lord, I was looking on Facebook and they had this question on there, and I just I thought I would ask this question that they was talking about. And then it was so deep on Facebook that it was so a good question that they went on TikTok and was asking people on the street.
Okay.
And so I was like, yeah, that is a good question. So, would you rather spend 5 minutes with Jesus or get $5 million?
5 minutes with the Lord or 5 million? Well, hell, if I take the 5 million, 10% still gotta go to the Lord. So either way, it's the time being spent with the Lord. Something being spent with the Lord. Time, money, something.
I like that answer. I was thinking, because now I don't feel guilty when I was watching on TikTok, they had the white lady on there and they asked her, the question, and she was no hesitation, 5 million, and they was like, damn, she didn't even hesitate. And I was like, damn, they right, because I was thinking if somebody asked me that in public, the political question, answer would be Jesus. I want to spend time with Jesus. But then as I'm watching TikTok and they stitch this, I see somebody say, they was acting like they was Jesus, and it was like, Jesus, when you turn down that $5 million. When you get up there and spend that 5 minutes with him, he gonna tell you you had the solution to all your problems right there.
Okay. Your blessing was right there. Why you
was
block
right
it? Come
there.
directly to me.
So yeah, my answer definitely felt a little bit more cool. I'm gonna go with the 5 million too, because I'm like you. Should I'm gonna get 10% to the Lord.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna call it, and then I'm gonna see Jesus when I get there.
Okay, we spending something with him. Time, money, something shit.
Right? Exactly. So I got another question.
Okay.
And I think this one might be a little bit more deep. Speaking of the Lord, these are Lord inspired questions. I seen another comedian ask this question, and I'm copying off of him. So what?
Like we haven't seen a couple comedians copy off of.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to let it be known so that way they wouldn't know. I think I was trying to be slick about it and do it behind their back. Nigga, I'm doing it in your face.
No,
I'm doing it. This is what I'm doing. This question is, could you date a person who did not believe in God?
Could I date a person that does not believe in God? I got enough sins to atone for. Look, because best believe, look, if we both end up in hell, it's like, well, you believe now? I was just like, shit. I definitely believe in God. He's shown me a couple times, like I'm here, and I ain't never been one to like ask, like, show me proof you're here or anything like that. I always believe him, but he's definitely shown me signs, like, yeah, I'm here, nigga.
Right. Well, I'm gonna have to say no too. I don't think I could date somebody that didn't believe in God. Because it's just like, have you ever dated somebody that how they say people is either raised off love or survival?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever dated somebody that's raised off survival and not love?
Oh my God.
Like literally,
They don't give a fuck about nobody.
they don't give a fuck about shit. And I dated a guy who was raised off survival, and he was so fucking egregious. He had sex with a pregnant lady and stole her wallet afterwards. And it was like, I went through his phone. I'm a phone. I go through niggas' phones. I don't give a damn with nobody. How y'all feel about insecure? None of that shit. I don't give a fuck. I want to know what the hell's going on because I want to know how I'm about to move. It's not like I don't go through it so I could call a bitch and be like, "This my man," or any of that shit. Like I'm not about to do
You
none
better
of
not
that.
be Barbara in the show right now.
Hello, Shirley. This is Barbara, and I seen you texting my man.
Okay.
No, I don't do that. I just want to know how you moving, so I can move accordingly. You know what I mean? Like my grandma used to say, if I seen you when you first drove up, I want to see him now.
That's true. That's true. I get that.
So I was going through his phone and I was looking through his messages, and the nigga robbed a pregnant lady. But then I thought about it. Bitch, you pregnant. What is you doing sleeping with these random ass men? So then I put the blame on both of them. I couldn't just put it on. I mean, I put it on him because, nigga, how you gonna rob a pregnant lady?
Right.
Like you like literally robbed a pregnant lady, and you like lured her with sex. Like I should have looked through her pictures a little bit better so I could see what this bitch looking like.
My
Cause
thing is, how the fuck are you fucking while you pregnant? I don't understand that. Like, I can't fuck on a full stomach. What you mean you fucking with a full uterus?
Thank you, especially somebody that's not the baby's dad. So anyway, that's what he did, and I seen he is just a character. Like even now, because he was somebody like. I started dating him because somebody that I'm close to is dating somebody that he's close to. So I still be knowing the tea, but without being involved. Like it's not like I'm in the friend group where I be there and he be there and I see him.
Yeah.
But when he come around them, she'd be like, "Girl, guess what your ex did?" trying to make me feel even more embarrassed than I already am.
Oh my God. That shit is rough. That sounds like some shit. This is just a weird thing for me. No, this is a weird thing for me. Now, when I'm out with somebody and say I'm talking to somebody, whatever the case, we go to like local bar and everything. Tell me if you feel the same way. You a nigga, whatever you talking to, y'all go to the bar. He get in there and he hug every single motherfucker there. And in your world, like it's like he hugging every bitch that come up to him. It's like, God damn, you done fucked the whole fucking bar.
Man, absolutely. I've definitely been out with a nigga like that. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. And then it depends on it. Actually, it kind of depends on the vibe that I'm getting from him because but it seems like a lot of the guys that I date are friendly like that. Like a lot of them are like the ones that I get real serious with are is friendly with bitches. And so I guess it is what it is. I try not to be judgmental, but for the most part, I'll be thinking the same thing. Like this bitch, this nigga. Like, nigga, you don't gotta do all of that. You can wave.
Okay.
That's why they invented the head nod. It's
okay.
COVID-19. You don't be hugging these girls. Ain't nothing. Ain't
that
none of
part,
that.
like it's like really,
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be
do
that
it.
person. Don't be that person at all. But I'm gonna say this: have you ever dated someone? Can you date someone, or can I say this? Can you date someone who doesn't find you attractive? Like they feel like they are, they are, I guess, settling. That's the word I'm looking for. They're settling. They try to treat you like they settle. Like I can get a bad bitch, or I can get a, you know.
So, and this is a thing with me because a lot of people be sitting up here acting like they not like they. A lot of people be sitting up here acting like they blindsided by that shit when it does come to fruition. Like this dude or this girl, whatever the case may be, was just with you, you know, for ulterior motives or whatever the case. Like they didn't really want you for real. You was just offering something and they just took advantage. Like they show signs of that from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's not sit up here and play stupid. Like you knew damn well that this person, whatever the case, wasn't really into you. It's that whole low self-esteem shit. I can't get next to that. Like you gotta get you together before you get with somebody else.
So again, this go back to the guy who was raised off of survival. Yes. So the nigga, let me tell you about him. So he went to jail for like 6 months. It was like 6 or 7 months. And the whole time we were corresponding with one another. And he was basically, you know, making it seem like when he got out, he was going to come live with me and we was going to be together forever. And I believed him. This was my fault because I should have known the nigga was a liar. And I believed the nigga. And he got out like a month before he was supposed to. He didn't tell me. I found out again through a source, you know, that he was out. You know, he out. He out. He can't be out because he ain't called me. He ain't called me. And he was back with his baby mom. They was living together. And they was back as a family and shit. So you know what I did?
What you do?
I called Children's Services. Oh, yes.
That's not your ass called Child Services.
I called Children's Services on their ass. And
not you call CPS.
In hopes to get the children taken away that they didn't have at the time.
I'm so sick of this.
And they showed up like, let me see what's going on in that house.
I'm dead.
And the first thing he did was call me, like, bitch, I know you did it. Oh, now you know my number. Now you know where I'm at.
That's some petty ass shit. That's some petty.
Now you know how to call me.
That's a
that was the most pettiest thing I've ever done to a nigga. And I be so embarrassed when I think back at it because the nigga wasn't shit. He wasn't handsome. It was like I felt like I was settling. I just was with him for, like you said, it's funny how you described it because I'm like, damn, the nigga talk about me. But I was with him for ulterior motives. And that's why it played out the way it did, because even though he was the one that was raised off survival, I thought I was about to be slick with it and end up, you know,
Jimmy got
exactly. So that's what the hell I get. But like again, that's why I said I'd be so embarrassed because the nigga wasn't shit either. You see him, you gonna be like, bitch, you did that for who? Not him.
For real.
Not Buster sleeping on the couch. What's their name? Scrub. Sitting in the passenger side of his best friend's ride.
I'm so sick of your shit today. She said Buster.
Yeah, it was tough. So I saw the story on TikTok about this man who basically, so you know, damn, what's that lady's name? I can't remember her name, and I don't want to describe her like that. But what is her name? Leslie. Is her name Leslie Jones?
Oh yeah.
Did you see that where she was
Tall,
talking.
dark skin comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
On SNL.
There we go. So I didn't want to say the big black bitch, but she had went on one of the late night talk shows, and they was asking her about how she went to go see a psychic medium,
Mm-hmm.
and the medium drew a picture of her soulmate. And when they showed the picture of the soulmate, it was a white guy. So I'm about to show you.
Let me see this shit, and then I got my little chime in about them psychics and shit. Let me
Well,
see
go
this
ahead.
shit.
What do you think about the psychics?
No, see, I'm afraid of them motherfuckers because one, it's like you I don't know what they tapping into to be seeing the future and shit, but keep that shit over there. Get somebody else to do it. But then also, it's like, now see, she pulled up a soulmate, and then like people like you be hearing the stories, people going to psychics and shit, and it'd be like, what can you show me? And she showed me somebody's soulmate, or she's showing somebody they next business adventure and being multimillionaires. And it'd be just my luck. I go see Madam Sylvia and she pull up the next time I'm gonna be sucking dick.
No, you know what?
I can't I don't need that type of karma in my life.
I think that it all depends on I think it depends on so like knowing things like the soulmate and all that shit. No, like that's unnecessary. I think that's something that rich people would do because it's unnecessary. It's not something that
Right.
that we need to know, like information. It should just happen.
Exactly.
I think that is funny the way that it did happen, but I don't think that that's something that common people should be seeking, everyday people should be seeking.
And it just kind of like it reprograms you in the wrong way, because if you somebody that's like heavy into that shit, next thing you know, you're gonna be looking for every single white dude, and you just might actually pass up on your real soulmate. He might be a whole different color. Maybe he was ashy that day. Like,
not ashy.
Well, he might just been ashy that day. Like, we don't know what Madame Zelda saw.
Well, hey, I don't know what Madame Zelda saw, but I do know that it's a spiritual thing in the spirit. I think the person that I don't know, I think that's a dangerous game to be right now. However, if they know what they're doing, then that's different. I don't know why. I'm trying to get this video to play, so forgive me, please.
Take your time.
Forgive me, please. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing. Maybe I'm gonna have to do it this way. I see how I'm gonna have to do it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, look high as hell.
I want you to see the picture of the man though, because it's some bullshit.
I gotta see this shit. I gotta see this shit for sure. And she drew some bizarre looking ass white man, didn't she?
Well, I wouldn't say bizarre. I would say just not somebody who you would expect to see her with.
Oh, this look crazy already.
They out of control because it always make me oh, there we go. Oh, this day internet is going slow. I'm like, why isn't that showing me what I need to see?
That him in the? Oh, hell no! Not Tom Cruise with a beard.
But yeah, that's him right there.
I'm dead.
I'm mad that we can't hear the sound, but basically what she was saying was he can't Do he look like somebody that can handle all of this?
Her ass.
She out of control.
She's been out of control. Like, I be seeing her shit, and then think about Leslie. Like, I've been seeing hers. Like, I remember her seeing like since Comic View days.
I was just about to say Comic View
That
on
bitch was out of
BET.
control for real back then. Like, she kind of toned it down a little bit, like where she at now, you know, being at SNL and everything. But
Because she understood. See, at first she ain't give a fuck.
right,
You know what I mean? But now she understand if you want to be where she at, you gotta censor yourself.
yeah, you gotta tone like
So-
those types of platforms. You gotta censor yourself a little. You gotta tone it back.
That's the thing about being a comic. You gotta know what to do and who your target audience is, because if not, they is gonna leave your ass back where you stand, you know.
Very true.
Now, speaking of being a comic, you got a little show coming up here. We might as well take a little intermission and talk about something else, I guess.
Yes,
But talk about the show you got coming up. Where is it at? Who is it with? What you gonna be saying?
So I have a show coming up. My good friend DJ, he's a newer comic in Cleveland. It's called the Double Trouble Show with the Snowflake Comedy Club. And with this Double Trouble Show, it's like completely different than what you would think, because the premise goes, two comics go up at the same time, two comedians go up at the same time, and they kind of like do, like, if you will, like a duet show together, where they tell jokes and kind of like feed off each other, whatever their acts are. You might have a little improvisation or, you know, some things like that, or just like they didn't worked out a whole ass skit for 10 minutes. It's really different. I like it. I'm going to be co-hosting with DJ on this show. This is my first time hosting, by the way, too.
Oh,
So I'm really excited for this one, because it's just like, okay, y'all got a bitch hosting. Okay.
All right.
Mama made it.
Well, that's what's up. That is gonna be on January 18th, which is Friday, right?
No, that's this Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah, that's this Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Day after
Shut
week,
my
baby.
bald-headed ass up then. Because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's this Wednesday. Snowflake Comedy Club. I don't have the address in front of me, but
oh yeah, let me
is
put it
on
back
flyer.
up there. I did have it up there, didn't I? I should have left it.
No,
up there.
that's okay. It's on there.
I'm
yes.
childish. Mhm.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a damn good time.
What is that? 2814 Detroit Avenue in
Yes.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes, indeed.
The show at 4:30.
So doors open at 4:30. It starts at 5:30. So it just gives everybody a chance, get off work and shit like that. And you don't have to, you know, go home and change or anything like that. Just come straight on in.
I heard that.
Yes, indeed.
You gave that like the church announcements. Gave that like the church announcement. Yeah, Brother Samuel's gonna be in there, and he said, "You don't even gotta come up out of your church clothes.
You
just come as you are." Come as you are, baby.
They always talking about come as you are. Then it's always the pastor's wife, first lady, the main one that be coming up in talking about, please have a little more decorum when you coming up into the house of the Lord. We don't need your skirts riding up your dress, getting all the deacons' heart palpitations of what they seeing. You said come as you are. I came as a hoe. What you want?
Exactly. I came as I am, a hoe, because after this I got to go. No.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep swiping my hair the wrong damn way, because I'm looking at myself on camera, I guess. But
Okay.
so I gotta go back to something I seen on TikTok that's been bothering me, and I just wanted to see if you had got in on this yet.
What is it?
So have you hip to the man Keith Lee?
No, give me here. What's going on with Keith Lee?
Keith Lee is a ex MMA fighter or something like that. And he got a little food vlog that he does where he go to different restaurants and he eat different things.
Yeah.
And then he rated from 1 through 10.
Okay,
And so
like the God tour or whatever his name is.
yeah, but the black version,
Oh, okay.
And so recently, I seen a video with Keith Lee at Chipotle. He went up in there. He ordered a steak quesadilla with fajita vegetables and extra cheese.
Yeah.
And he got some vinaigrette and some sour cream on the side. I distinctly remember him saying that because a lot of people was on the TikTok talking about it. Because at first I'm like, I don't even eat steak. I don't, I'm cool, know. But they just kept putting those videos out there, and I kept seeing them, and they was tagging him, and I'm looking at all his other videos, and he rating shit 1 through 10 and shit like that. So I goes over to the neighborhood Chipotle,
Mm-hmm.
and I place hey, can I get a steak quesadilla with some fajita vegetables and extra cheese?
Right.
You know what the nigga told me?
What did I tell you?
You can get the vegetables on the side. On the side? What the fuck I'm gonna do with the vegetables on the side?
I ain't never heard that one before. Wait a minute. They told you get the vegetables on the side?
I can't get it in the quesadilla. I can get half chicken, half steak, but I can't get steak and fajitas or chicken and fajitas. What kind of, or I can get all fajitas. I can get a fajita quesadilla with cheese but I can't get, bitch, if you don't put a little bit of fajita vegetables on that steak. I just looked at them and told them to disassemble that. You may as well disassemble it.
Not disassemble it.
Because I don't, because they made the quesadilla with everything but the vegetables. And then, like, I feel like, bitch, you knew this, because why did you stop making it and then look back and say, hey, Sarah? And Sarah said, no, whatever Sarah said. And that motherfucker told me to put that shit on the side. I said, no, you put it on, get somebody else to do it. What you say?
Put the vegetables on the side. That's funny.
You get somebody else to do it because I don't want to do it. I was so mad at them people. I just took some of them vinaigrettes and some sour cream, and I went to Mo's. And I said, hey, Mo, can I get a steak quesadilla? Don't put nothing in there but vegetables and cheese. You know what them niggas said?
What they said?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So I ate I took the Mo's quesadilla and I dipped it in the Chipotle vinaigrette and sour cream, and I just called it a day. Fuck it.
Okay.
Even though, see, the problem is the quesadilla at Chipotle is $4.20, $4.20, right?
Okay, $4.20.
But the quesadilla at Mo's was 15. It was $9. No, it was $15.34. And I don't think it was good as that one at Chipotle was going.
$15. What did he say? $40.
And I was sorry because I didn't know it was that much until I was, like paying for it.
Oh hell no! $40 for
a steak
for a damn quesadilla.
Mm-hmm. It was mid, by the way. I would give it, Keith Lee say, he the one Chipotle. I'm giving that motherfucker that I had 3 because it was terrible.
I'm getting tired of this inflation bullshit because it's just getting out of hand, because now it's just getting unbearable. Because what the fuck you mean rent is $2,000 for a 1-bedroom in the hood? Fuck you mean?
I don't know where you at, but in Akron it is $1,000 though for like 4 bedrooms and shit like that.
See, that's actually kind of for a 4-bedroom house or apartment. That's actually kind of reasonable. These motherfuckers out here is tripping. They talking about 93rd and Kinsman. You can pay $1,200 for a 1-bedroom plus security deposit. I said, bitch, does it come with security? The fuck you mean?
Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I was thinking about considering moving to Cleveland in the summer when my lease was up last June, and I was looking at places and stuff like that, and it was just like, these prices ain't pricing.
No,
for the house ain't housing for the price.
Somebody not doing the math right.
Yeah, something ain't correct. I don't know how they came up with this, but I know that eventually that shit about to come back down.
They
And
need
so
to, because they getting real beside themselves.
I seen a
like,
video again. I hate to say y'all see how much time I spend on TikTok, but I seen a video on TikTok and this lady was like basically like the prices of everything went up is because people ain't working no more. Ever since the pandemic, they found a different way to make money or to survive, and the government don't like it.
So you gotta punish people
So they
for
punish
finding
us.
different ways to work and different ways to make money, and y'all not included. That's that greedy bullshit. Like, not everything has to go by y'all.
Did you see where they said they were gonna abolish the IRS? Where they were gonna vote on it?
They should. The IRS is bullshit.
They was gonna get rid of the IRS and federal income taxes.
When they say this, because I ain't hear about that.
I seen it again. Now, everything. That's why I like to say. I didn't say it's the show at all, but everything is allegedly up in here. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't do no fact checking on what I'm saying right this very moment.
I got you.
So I'm just saying I seen it on a video where, and this wasn't even on TikTok, so maybe this might be a lie because TikTok be real. No, I'm just playing. But I seen this, I think maybe on Instagram or Facebook. But they were saying that they was supposed to vote on abolishing the IRS and federal income taxes in the future.
Ain't never gonna do that. I tell you right now,
the conservatives want to abolish their ass.
You know what? So let me tell you, that's probably the one subject matter, if it were true, allegedly, of course. But that's the one subject matter where even where the Republicans and the Democrats would agree on that one. As far as the House leaders and as far as the senators and all that, they would never get rid of the IRS. You want to know why? Because we pay them. You get rid of the IRS, where their salary gonna go, or where's it gonna come from?
Exactly.
They ain't getting rid of that shit ever. That I know. Shit. They ain't getting rid of that shit.
Good point.
They ain't never gonna get rid of that. We just gonna be taxed to death till the day we die.
That now, but when I said federal, because so now that mean that they still gonna have the state and stuff like that in the city taxes, but
they still gonna have the state, but then also like all them federal programs. First of all,
that's what they basically trying to get rid of is people that's on like welfare.
I was about to say, you know how many
like that's basically what they trying to do.
You know how many baby mamas would be upset if they ain't had a Section 8?
A lot.
And it's another one that I always
I pay my tax dollars just like everybody else, buddy.
That part. And then this one I always want to throw out there. Now, this is something you can fact check if you want, because I make fun of welfare and stuff like that. But I also want everybody to know that is not aimed at Black people, because of the simple fact, and a lot of people try to associate welfare and stuff like that with Black folk. Statistically, there's a whole lot of Caucasians that's on welfare, food stamps, and things like that. But it's just not televised or in media.
So the thing is, there are more white people on food stamps than there are Black people. See, yes. The thing is the white population is higher than the Black population. And so what they do is they give us percentages of everything, which confuses us. Right. Rather than just giving us the actual number. So they'll say 20% of Black people, 10% of white people, this, that, and the third, versus saying 100,000 white people versus 90 Black people, 90,000 Black people. You know what I mean? So if the white people doing something that is higher than us, then they go percentage. They're gonna give it to us in a percentage to make it seem like because the way that the population is I need to look it up so I can say the right numbers, because I was gonna say like maybe like 50%. I don't want to say 50, 60% white people, versus 30% Black people. You know what I mean? The country is 50% white versus 30% Black people, and then the 10% of whatever else is left, or 20, whatever that math add up, whatever that math is mathing.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it seems like because a large percentage of Black people is doing it, that is more black people doing it, but it's not. You know, it might be 40% of black people that's doing this, but that only equals out again to like 100,000 people versus, you know, the 30% of white people, which equals out to 1 million. You know what I mean? So they be just trying to make it seem like we worse than we are because they want people to fear us.
Of course, it's all divisive, allegedly.
So one last thing I saw on TikTok before we move on to the final subject.
Okay.
What I saw on TikTok was someone say over the new year they saw a video in Russia where a UFO was shot down in Russia. Did you see that?
In Russia?
Russia. I'm like, well, they already done told us that. And I'm like, them UFOs is playing silly games because they already done told us, Russia, they told us if they see something coming their way, they go nuclear bomb everything.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. Now, I don't know if aliens is out there or not, but I'll tell you one thing. If aliens are out there, and being that more than likely they've been observing this planet and know better, I know even the alien race knows not to fly over no damn Russia. So I can't even believe that shit. Don't nobody even want to fly their goddamn droid in no goddamn Russia.
You heard me.
Like shit. No, Russia is one of them countries. I have like a big fascination for traveling in places I want to go. Russia's is not one of them. Russia's is not one of them. Russia's a scary ass looking place.
Well, especially after what just happened with that lady, the basket Brittany Griner.
Yeah, like what the fuck? No. Even though that allegedly that was supposed to be, she was actually locked down for a legit crime, when in all actuality that was just like a trade scheme just to get that damn firearmsman back. I don't care how retired he's been, he can always teach somebody.
That part.
Allegedly.
So here it is. What I'm talking about, I'm about to bring this one I definitely had to look and see if it came from where they said it came from.
Okay.
So here's what I came up with. I'm about to, it might not have no sound, so but y'all, I should have been more prepared, but oh well, we gonna work through it and see. Damn.
Show me what you got.
Turn it up a little bit on the ass. Maybe I can make it bigger. But anyway, you can go to Newsweek and see it for yourself and Google it. But here it is. Bam. Russia says they shot down a fucking UFO. And
unidentified flying object shot down in Russia, huh?
Yeah, and they said that. I'm about to fix it, y'all. Don't worry about what I'm doing, though. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Period.
But yeah, they said that they saw the thing and they shot it down. My thing is, where is whatever y'all shot down? Where is it at? Where is it?
Dead. This Russia we talk about, ain't no evidence left. It's gone. Disintegrated.
I was gonna say it gotta be a bone
it's
left.
Gone. It's gone.
Somebody's bone or something.
Now, that's the one thing I will say, like, well, let me not stereotype, but at the same time, that's one thing I will say about Russia. If they gonna get rid of some shit, they gonna get rid of some shit. They ain't like the goofy ass US where, oh, let's study it and see what it does. No.
They like, kill that motherfucker because we don't know what's going on.
You don't ever see no damn, like in the movies and shit, you don't ever see no outbreak movies set in Russia.
Well, you know what? We ain't never seen, but they might got it though. We don't know.
We don't know. That's true. Probability wise.
Well, y'all gonna have to Google it yourself because the computer said, bitch, you should have already had that on there anyway. And so we not playing it. We refused to, so they refused it. But y'all seen that. That's on Newsweek, the world news. website, and I don't think that they putting out too much bullshit like that. That's not 100% true, but
Allegedly.
it's allegedly still, because until I see it for my own eyes, until I seen they ass with a gun and the alien fall out the sky, I don't know if it's true or not. Because I just feel like if the aliens was coming and we was gonna shoot them, they was gonna know that we were shooting. They'd shot our ass first. They probably would. And like Chris said, out of all the countries, they was definitely not go to Russia. They would go over there like to Uganda or somewhere where they ain't got no militia.
Okay. Yeah, Russia and China, they damn sure ain't flying over. I tell you that right now.
But you know what? Yeah, they definitely. I don't think they'd go to Russia. I was gonna say maybe they go to England or something like that, but nah, because they know what they did to the slaves back in the day.
Oh, well,
that's why they're not coming. They damn sure not coming to America.
Shit.
They're like shit. The regular people, the niggas can't even survive down there. What do you think they're gonna do to us? What do you think they're gonna be doing to us?
I'm so sick of your shit.
They experimented on us. What you think they're gonna experiment on the aliens? They seen it. But anyway, this has been so much fun. I really appreciate you coming out here and entertaining my weird ass, medium ratchet ass. My weird ass dialect that I got going on.
No, it was fun. I had such a good time.
Absolutely. You can come back anytime you want to.
Absolutely.
Next week we're gonna have Tyrone on here. We're about to go over here to Silks right now. I'm about to go over here to Silks and see Tyrone do his little his first time doing a headline.
Shout out to Tyrone.
Let me give him one of them things they be giving them when they type. He tight, nigga. He tight. He is tight.
Okay. This is tight on national air.
You know how it is. He's tight. Yeah, he about to do his little headlining debut over at Silks with I think John King is hosting.
John King is hosting, yeah.
John King is hosting. They got Aunt Morrow up in there, and
yes,
Ebony up in there, and
DJ
is up in there. That's my guy. DJ, that's the same guy you talking about. You doing the little comedy thing with.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna publicly apologize to DJ's ass because I didn't know who the fuck. So his name, when somebody named DJ, it's like spelled like DJ, like the letter D and the letter J. So when somebody inboxed me with the letters DEEJAY, I'm like, who the fuck is? What the fuck is? Who is this? Who spelled out DJ? So I really wasn't paying him no attention, and I just was like, I didn't look at his page or nothing until I seen him in the comedy group. And I'm like, is you the same motherfucker that inboxed me about a show?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, my bad. That's the moment. My fault. So I gotta say, I'm sorry, DJ. I wasn't trying to be an ass. I was definitely trying to be an asshole, but I didn't know that I was being an asshole to you. So that makes a difference. I wasn't trying to be the asshole to you, baby. I love you. I love your life.
Yes, indeed. He's I like the direction he's going. Like, he just broke in a few months in, and already he doing Silks. He putting his own shows together. Like, I like that in you.
That's the best thing to do is when you first start. See, the thing is, I went to the what is the thing? The comedy workshop with Hope Flood and all them, and they had all the little famous people there telling you the advice and stuff. And one thing that they all say, that if you talk to a comedian that's doing shows at the Improv and all of those real comedy clubs, they all tell you that for the first 5 years, you're supposed to be grinding, putting your work in. And then after that, it becomes a little bit more easy. And you'll get a little bit more accepted at different places and things like that.
Yes, indeed.
And so when you see somebody out here putting their own shows together under 5 years, that right there is just amazing.
Yes, indeed.
So I say shout out to anybody who is under 5 years, who is under 2 years, putting their own shit together. That's what they tight, nigga. They tight. They tight, nigga.
Okay.
Clap for them because they tight. So yeah, shout out to him and everybody else that's moving like how he moving, even though it's very few. So
it's very few, but
and it's good.
Like the drive.
Yeah, and it's good that they bring other comedians with them. They're not just trying to get there by themselves. They're like, hey, I got a spot. You might as well get a spot too. Come on, get your spot next to mine. Okay. And them the ones, who end up doing the best.
Yes, indeed.
So this has definitely been a vibe.
Period.
And so until next week, y'all be easy. Thank y'all so much for checking in with us this week. And we got a little commercial for you before we get up out of here. So watch this commercial that we got. Hold on, wait a minute. I hope it's the right one. Nope, that ain't it. Nope, that ain't it. There we go.
Get all your residential concrete projects done the right way with the most trusted company in town. Serving Lorain County and surrounding areas, Affordable Concrete Solutions is here for all your concrete needs. Providing concrete maintenance, washing and sealing, decorative stamped concrete, driveway and sidewalk concrete removal, concrete flat work, and much more. We pride ourselves in offering the best concrete services possible and are backed by years of experience and a history of excellent service. It's our ultimate goal to provide each and every client with the highest quality of workmanship, professionalism, and efficiency while emphasizing exceptional customer service. We design, install, and maintain all concrete. Whatever your concrete needs, let ACS be your answer. Contact us today for your free estimate.